Hey, gamer.
Hey.
You want to have a heart?
Yeah, sure, dude.
I was talking to Kaleb.
Sure.
You doing alright?
No.
It's okay.
Clap sync. Shot 2. 3, 2, 1.
My girlfriend's birthday is on April 20th, but she gets mad at me whenever I say 420. I'm gonna look at my card. This game is...
Watch your mouth.
Troublemaker, close your eyes. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand.
What?
Everyone, keep your eyes
That was
and reach out
new?
and move your card around slightly.
Now that's what I like to call comedy. If you guys want more comedy like that, make sure you check out Skip the Bacon Lover at twitch.tv/skipthebaconlover.
Good plug.
So I was
What were you?
a villager.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was also a villager.
That's pretty fucky because there's 2 villager cards, and I was a villager.
Something's not
Yeah.
right.
We'll go through the whole table.
I was a troublemaker. Yet again. I know it sounds
I might
sketchy,
switch up my
but it's
card
the
when I
truth.
find out someone's story conflicts with mine, but we'll see.
No,
We'll see how it
I
goes.
switched
We'll see.
You two.
So that means
Fuck.
we are both villagers.
We're both still villagers.
Or
Unless
both
one of us was
still...
lying.
Exact.
You were a little late on that punching. We'll try again. Unless someone was lying.
I was the
Got it.
robber.
Keep the whole end.
And I switched my card with
Keep
hers.
the whole bit.
And she was the
Yeah.
troublemaker.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you robber?
I was a robber and I
Troublemaker?
switched with her and she was a troublemaker.
So we can
Not
confirm
lying
that
for
we had been
once.
swapped.
Yeah.
So that
Do you
means
want to out me?
Also, I'm gonna
I
be...
can't because
You were a villager?
yeah.
My villager thing was just a power play. I was hoping that if I called villager, that like
Of
someone
course,
else
of
would
course.
like mess around with
Is
it.
this-
I might change my thing later if it conflicts with something.
Wait, what is
We'll keep it going.
No. It was a real like
subtle foreshadowing?
this was a strong decision
No,
in my
yeah.
mind.
I've done it. It's alright. What are you?
I was a seer. I didn't look at any of your cards.
You looked at the center.
I
Look at
looked
the
at
center.
2 of the center ones. And this one was the like morphling thing.
Changeling.
Changeling.
Changeling, and the other one was a werewolf.
This one?
Isn't that the
So
Witcher
no
3?
one's working together.
So there's no 2 werewolves.
Because I would have said like you two
Yeah.
Right,
are,
but you can.
that's why I didn't want to say seer first.
Right.
But anyways,
Which means
they're not working
there's
together.
at most 1 werewolf.
Or that's also a werewolf.
Yeah.
Let's say
Okay.
theoretically I'm the werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm the only werewolf because you confirmed that that's also a werewolf.
Yeah.
I get to look at a card in the center.
Yeah.
Usually, you use that to get an alibi out. So I could have picked Changeling and then come up with a Changeling fluff. Let's say theoretically I picked
Yeah,
this card.
unless you looked at the werewolf card.
Unless I looked at the werewolf card and I'm fucked.
Yeah, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
And then you pull some.
I see what you're saying.
I'm a villager shit.
Yeah. And with so much confidence that I'll out the other 2 people that have claimed villager.
That's how you have to play it.
Okay.
That is.
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I think either Caleb's right or
See,
you
now if
are being
Caleb...
really sneaky with your
No,
villager.
because here's the thing.
'cause I
I know you. I know there's not 2 werewolves,
If
so I know you
Caleb-
guys are good. So it's either these 2.
I should be dead right now.
Big.
If Caleb was the werewolf,
Such gross
and I'm
hair.
now the werewolf,
I think I'm on it. If I was really switched,
Caleb would know I'm the werewolf.
praying.
I'm not the werewolf. College sucks.
Yeah.
If Caleb was the werewolf, he would have already outed me if we were switched. But I've not yet been outed.
I guess.
Is
So
that... Did my brain make that
Yeah,
connection
that's
right?
good. That was good.
There's no Tanner in the game.
My boy! My boy! There's no Tanner now.
No.
Yeah, and neither of you are changeling because
No,
it's in
because
the
you
middle.
saw that, yeah.
So you couldn't be 2 werewolves and a wolf.
1
in the middle.
minute
No.
remaining.
So I think the other one has to be the werewolf.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but do we want to just kill one of
Unless-
them in case?
There is one that's not caught up. Jackson could be the werewolf.
He said Robert took my card and confirmed my villager before you outed yourself as a fake villager, which is a pretty good bluff when there's 3 villagers going on. But it is
I
just
thought
picking
he
looked
against-
at my
confirmed
card.
hers.
Oh, you took hers. Okay, never mind then. Yeah.
So she could have just said, I swapped him, and then he could have been like, yeah, she did swap him.
Yeah, that's true.
And that
Yeah.
gives,
30
that's like a,
seconds left.
like,
Right.
in which point, like,
Right, because he
What
could
do
have been a werewolf and been like, yeah, they're the troublemaker.
yeah, and then it would be like, well, this person's not going to vote for him now, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's either Jackson or Wolf in the middle.
Yeah.
I
That
wanna-
actually makes a lot of sense. We could just kill Jackson in
For
case.
fun.
Just for
I
the
was gonna
fun
say
of
in
it.
case,
That sounds great.
but for fun is probably more accurate.
Fun.
I think I'll feel.
Time is up.
3, 2, 1. Vote.
That is Majority Jackson.
Yeah.
In the event that a werewolf actually shows up at your house, please call the local fire department and police station.
Who would you call if a werewolf came?
Probably
Animal
my
control.
mom first, and then I'd call somebody
Oh, I'd be
else.
so ready.
If a
What would
werewolf.
your
I'd probably
mom
call
do?
your mom too.
My mom would not like that.
Hi, Mrs. Skip the Bacon Lover.
Aaron?
Mrs. Skip the Bacon Lover's mom. I got a werewolf. What do I do?
That's what you get for.
That's what you get for being a demon.
I don't think she thinks you're a demon.
She thinks I'm just possessed by multiple.
All right, I guess I'm doing that. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Last night I heard that
Attention.
there were tales of a werewolf in our midst.
I
And-
didn't hear those tales. It's weird that you're the only one that heard about it. I
Could we
was-
just vote? I was the robber.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say who I swapped with until the rest of you say your.
Okay,
Okay.
I was the troublemaker, and I swapped Taylor and Caleb's cards.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I was the seer. Saw your card. Troublemaker.
I was a villager.
Oh, yeah?
I swear, I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm the villager.
It's really nervous here, but I know it could possibly sound
What
like
do
a
the
lot.
villagers
I
sound
was the
like?
doppelganger,
Yeah.
and I saw her card, and she is a villager.
See?
You were doppelganger?
Yeah.
Oh, so took villager.
So you gonna change the story?
Who'd you steal from?
I robbed you.
Okay.
It was troublemaker.
Neat.
Well, crap.
So, I trust Skip. No one can trust me, I guess. That was the back.
Yeah,
No,
that was.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah, the nice thing was you could confirm Skip, I guess.
Well, I knew Skip was right.
Wanted to see if he got swapped with anyone?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
some reason, I thought that Skip wasn't going to say either, and then we could see if, like, the rest
Someone
of you guys.
could guess one of you guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I didn't say until after he admitted
Yeah,
it.
so you confirmed it afterwards, but it was like, well, you already said it, and I already said it, so
Yeah.
neither of us are confirmed.
Yeah.
I know I'm okay, but it doesn't matter.
I'm
you
good.
always do this. You're like always like the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's the closest person.
Why?
to right?
You gotta switch to someone else, boy.
Because I
See, I wanted to try to like get a little farther. I couldn't reach
Okay,
Jackson.
I guess I can't say anything because I just looked at yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's just easier.
So what do we know about? What do we know?
That you're you.
Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know both of us,
Hmm.
and Caleb is a
Confirmed
real like
troublemaker, but other than
yeah, real mix.
that. So I know both of us, but other than that.
yeah,
Okay, so is it possible
And
that there could be
they-
two werewolves in the center?
It's totally
Yeah.
possible, yeah.
it
It's
could
happened,
be.
like,
It could also be
It did happen before.
2 werewolves.
These two?
Or 3.
Oh, because there's a doppelganger. Could be
Yeah.
three.
Oh
So
yeah.
which three? This could be a very complicated
This could be a very complicated
Yeah.
scheme.
It's not.
Dang.
Because I'm not a werewolf, but it could be. And that'd be.
It's not
that'd be
because
cool.
I'm not.
I kind of just want to go double
so...
werewolf.
Okay,
Double
so
werewolf? But which one?
did you say you seen a werewolf in there? Or did
No,
No.
Seer
I saw
picked
his
my
troublemaker.
card, and I was
Oh,
troublemaker.
okay.
Yeah.
Man, if you had looking there, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
For the werewolves, or
Yeah.
No, just someone we could decide who's the werewolf. Because if you had a guy and a werewolf there,
I
then you would
could've
have known
called
that there
it.
was.
Oh, yeah.
But there
It's-
could be 2 werewolves in there, or there could be no werewolves or 1 werewolf.
Yeah.
I was the seer, and I saw 2 werewolves in there.
That's the best single werewolf poll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until someone else is like,
I was the seer.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you're a werewolf solo
and you, check,
and you see a seer,
seer,
that's your play.
maybe.
Well,
Well,
not
What if,
more.
that's like
what
a-
if someone else switches your card and another person switches the card the person who switched you with was, and they were like, well, I switched. Like, what? Oh, there could be some crazy hijinks,
Yeah.
though.
The thing is, if a robber stole your card at that point, they would want to just let you
Yeah.
believe your lie and come up with a new thing.
But then
because they
what
don't
if
wanna out
after they
themselves.
stole, someone else swapped?
Okay,
And that's
so
when things get chaotic.
Matthew, what was your
Please His name is Scoop the Bacon.
30 seconds left.
So I was the troublemaker. I switched these guys' cards.
Yeah.
And you were the robber. You stole my card. You thought I was a troublemaker. You were the seer. You looked
Wait,
at my
what was
card.
the order of operations? Because
The order of operations was you said I'm not going to say till you say. And then
no,
you said...
in the
I
round.
Who did you swap?
Who did I swap? You
swapped
guys.
Me and Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay, I was a werewolf originally with Jackson, and this was
Oh,
all live,
crap.
So we can vote for either of them.
Time is up.
I just wanted to let
Ah. Sorry,
Who do I
We
guys.
have to all vote for the same person.
That's
I
3
don't
on
know who
Jackson.
Can I just vote
This is
for
just Caleb's like big.
That would have been an amazing big play, but I am a villager, was a werewolf.
Wow.
Oh.
I let it last so long for you to build an alibi.
Yeah, I couldn't know anything else left.
No, you were fucked.
Wait, what happened?
So I was a werewolf the whole time, lied about being the seer, saying that he was the troublemaker,
Yeah.
so that I could get out myself and hope that Jackson could figure his own thing out.
That
and
was
I see I
sneaky.
doppelgangered
And then you
myself.
just threw him under the bus?
Well, I wasn't a werewolf anymore. I just won. I won.
He won. We should be happy.
Why are you celebrating my victory,
Didn't
Taylor?
I lose too?
Yeah.
So of course I'm not going to celebrate.
So what were you? No camera saw that.
Caleb,
There's
you
no-
start.
Whoa.
I was a villager. That's all I got. Yeah. I was gonna say that in case somebody like accidentally outed themselves with it,
Oh, you could have just said that.
but now I'm a villager.
Now you're a villager. What were you before?
Oh, well, I was a villager.
Alright, troublemaker, I want you to speak first. 'Cause I want
Troublemaker.
I was a troublemaker.
Of course.
I'm always the troublemaker, I know, but it's true.
Okay, who did you switch this time?
I swapped those two.
Ah.
These two?
Yeah.
Us two.
Oh, well, they were
They
like
were
right
all
there.
close
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I was doppelganger.
Hmm.
I went for Caleb's because he usually makes a lot of big moves, but he's just a villager.
Just a fucking villager.
But now I'm swapped, and I don't know.
What you are anymore. So whatever you were, you're a villager now.
Okay.
So you could throw him under the bus if you were a
Now
werewolf.
the thing is that.
Hold on.
So wait.
Wanna make a wish? I don't think that read.
So okay, who did you switch?
You two.
You switched us two. Okay, I was a villager. So
Okay.
that means
That
you were a villager.
Could, yeah, it's possible.
guys are-
Yeah.
So we're the 3 villager boys. Hold my hands, boys.
Okay.
Who were you?
So what the fuck were
So
you?
what was that?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
So I checked the middle, and
Yeah.
there's one werewolf in the middle.
You can check 2 in the middle.
I know. And the other one was a robber, which no one said. So I assume no one. If there's one werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could be in there. Could
Okay,
be
but
somewhere out here.
Okay.
I don't think it is. I think it's in here. But so the other person didn't bluff with robber, so they obviously saw something else in there.
So you think they're solo?
They could be bluffing with troublemaker.
They could be.
I'm the troublemaker, I swear. I know it sounds like a lie.
They
That-
could
Does
it?
also.
Because I had the
They could
troublemaker
also
like
be
3
bluffing
times
with
before.
seer.
I think
Yeah.
because.
He could
Okay, could
be.
Matthew
He's
or
trying to be bluffing.
Bartholomew? Could Bartholomew be?
Why hello?
Why, hello, I'm Bartholomew.
Could I
No.
be bluffing saying that I'm villager? So
No,
that
because you seem so like finicky when you were talking. You're like, let's just see what someone else says first. So almost
that's
wanting-
exactly what I did.
It doesn't help that I touched his leg pretty high.
Okay.
And then he said the camera didn't pick it up.
Doppelganger, I can also see that one because you waited till you said you were a villager. This way, if you were
Yeah,
still...
to
It's
be
a
fair-
shame I didn't get to save
To
what
be-
I was.
To be fair, it was kind of weird because like he asked somebody, and I was like, Caleb always asks the first question. I should flip it on, and then I realized I'm doppelganger,
You
and I
need to
chose-
know what I am.
and I I
Yeah.
chose you, so I wasted my like power again.
Yeah.
The thing that
But
could have proved me.
That's the
I
same...
knew who you were. Yeah, like
Yeah.
last time I was like, oh, this will prove me, but
Stop
then I
teaching
just
Why are you
I did the
swapping?
same thing.
Okay, so I have a theory here. Theory.
I'm a villager.
Okay, here's a little
Hello,
theory.
Jada.
I'm a villager.
Logan,
Yes.
he's a werewolf. He checks the middle, gets a doppelganger.
You actually know as much as I do because
And
I
then
I know more
He
than
knows that there's no doppelganger.
Oh,
He
right, don't talk.
calls
I was
someone
gonna say
else
you can play.
to see if it's a villager, and then he waits. You said, "Oh, I'm a villager," and he's like, "Sweet, I saw a doppelganger in there. That's why I'm safe with the doppelganger call." And then he calls you and says,
I was busy doing whatever this was to Jada. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I like how you're making eye contact with
I'm
me.
a
It makes me feel
villager boy.
special.
"Thank you."
1 minute.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
I
Okay.
can't vote.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
right, good
If
idea.
I was a werewolf, then
You
it
got
would be
switched.
Skips.
You got exactly.
Yeah.
So I would have outed it, and
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
with Skip.
So
Okay, so Skip, if you
So it's me.
no.
Unless
Oh.
we're both werewolves, and we can't be
yeah, you can't be
because
but-
there's a werewolf in the middle.
yeah.
Unless you're both werewolves and
You're
he
working
covered
together.
himself and saved your butt.
I said there was.
Don't
That's
die.
not
I think it's one of these two. I think we can all agree.
I feel safer saying
Only
Taylor?
30 seconds.
no
Right.
because that's the whole thing that happened there.
Yeah.
No, why don't if one of you guys were the werewolf, you'd be really safe to call the other person under the bus because
But
you
they
know
haven't
been
yet.
switched.
Yeah.
But they haven't yet.
I'm also
Exactly,
not
that's
smart
why I'm-
enough to.
Because we're not the werewolves, so it's one of you.
We're
two.
the villager boys.
So, I
I
think this is it. I
The
think this
villager
one-
boys.
This one's the
You're
werewolf.
so white.
There's
You are
two
so
werewolves.
white.
There could be.
Ah!
No votes. No votes. No votes.
Center. No voting.
I voted center.
Center, community vote,
Center.
center.
Can we
Yeah.
vote center?
Y'all boys are special.
Villager.
Okay.
Villager.
Villager
Villager
boys!
boys!
Oh, you.
I voted for it! Dang it.
I did it finally.
That makes me grumpy because.
I thought it was her too, but then.
Villager
like,
boys!
Yeah.
This has been One Night Ultimate Werewolf. That's the closest thing to an actual.
That was
weapon
pretty
game.
fun. I actually enjoyed playing a
Oh,
lot.
that was
plugs.
fun.
Plugs.
We'll go from this end down.
Can we?
We'll go from this end down.
What's the plug?
What do you want to plug? Do you got social media you do? A book you're writing? Just your Facebook? Get some friends?
No, I'm good. I don't have anything.
Buy his book.
That I will be writing one day.
What do you
At
want?
Taylor Snowden.
Your art
I
Twitter?
draw things. I also started painting minis, and that's pretty cool. That's
What's
it.
your Twitter handle?
Taylor Snowden.
Is that it?
I
thought it
think.
was Taylor A. Art.
Oh, it's that.
Twitter at Taylor A. Art or Taylor Snowden. We'll find out.
You can figure
Are you gonna do?
It's
This
on
is
my
your
channel.
channel.
Follow me on Twitter, please. I don't
Yeah.
tweet.
Smash subscribe.
Check
Yeah.
out.
Hit the subscribe button for me, please.
Hit the
the
bell.
notification bell.
Buy the merch.
That like button.
Get his wig.
I should sell a wig.
That'd be sweet.
When are the stickers
I would
gonna
buy
come?
it.
Anyways, plug.
Plug.
My name is Skip the Bacon Lover. Check out my Twitch. Twitch.tv/Skip the Bacon Lover. I play games.
You're
See,
good at
that's
that
a
as
content
well,
creator
yeah.
right there,
That's
boy.
a plug.
Now that's a plug.
Alright, now.
Your plug.
I'm on Instagram, I guess. Logan._.Hughes. It makes a little face. I do improv things.
Impressive.
Nice.
Yay.
Hey Caleb, before we end off the video, I've actually got a gift for you.
Okay.
Now, I didn't want to tell you about it when I came because I wanted to keep it a
Yeah.
secret, but I wanted to get you a gift, Caleb, and I thought you'd really appreciate just. I know you really like
Oh.
reading, so.
It's PewDiePie's new book.
Lock me up in prison.